You know, for the longest time, I would not speak on this topic, especially because most of the messages I kept on getting were from fake accounts or troll accounts. But real people are beginning to sum up the courage to message me. Like, for somebody like Zina Uswaka to message me and say, tell us how you met your baby daddy. It means that this Thelma ignore, be the bigger person. It's not working, because real people are beginning to believe the untrue stories, that they now have the audacity to be messaging you with their real page to confront you, because they are so sure of the news they are hearing. And especially because Thelma that talks in a normal day, she has been quiet, so the news must be true. So things actually have to be addressed. This thing 2 times, 2 exes consecutively, like it is not a mistake. But people were so gullible that they just posted on Twitter, Thelma took her best. One thing I'm very grateful for is for the friends that I have. They're very intentional with the advice they give to me. But this time 3 years ago, like, I was already pregnant and there was so much hearsay and stuff like that. And if I had tried to address anything at those times, I probably wouldn't have been able to react or talk from a place of calmness. You know, I would have reacted from emotions, because when I was pregnant, like, my emotions were very, very high, you know. So I just stepped back. But, you know, I'm finally addressing this issue after 3 years. So no, you can't pin it on me as a clout chaser. You can't say I'm looking for fame, because we know people on social media that every week they set their camera and the next thing we hear is Pascal. But that's not me, and that can never be me. Okay, I don't identify as anybody's baby mama. I'm a single girl with a child and a business, living my best life, and that's on period. Okay, so for those of you that are reaching out to my friends to say, talk to Thelma, she should ignore, she's bigger than this. Like, I'm not bigger than something that is trying to constantly damage, like, my reputation. Do you understand me? And my friends would not come and talk to me, especially because I gave them that respect and I listened to their advice. They gave me that advice to avoid all of what is happening now. But those things happened even when I listened to their advice, and I stayed out of everything that had to do with my journey as a mom and my son. You guys still kept talking. Like, for the fact that the last time I communicated with my ex was 2 years ago, but in the 2 years, people have manufactured several gists, and I'm so glad that I kept quiet, because at a point in time, my head became clouded. Like, I was hearing a lot of things, and I'm wondering, like, where are these things coming from? You know what? I need to stop talking. Like, no matter how much I trust anybody, I wouldn't talk to them. Like, ask my friends. Like, there's none of them that come around me, and I'll be like, oh, Dawson, today this one. Like, never. Oh, hi, it's Dawson. He's good. How are you, Thelma? Are you okay? Are you sure you are okay? I'm good. Like, I will not even mistakenly say I don't feel okay, because once you say I don't feel okay, next thing you hear is somebody spoke to her and the girl says she's not okay. Or truly, the girl is going through a lot too. She's going through a lot too. And before you know, the gist has entered season 2. Hi. So I stopped talking to everybody. So when I keep hearing things, I'm glad, because I know that I'm not talking, so it's not coming from me. And if it's coming from another party, it means that, okay, you're entertaining conversations. It means that you're not even being considerate of me. And if you're not being considerate of me, I would actually never be considerate about people that are not considerate about how their actions or their words hurt me or try to damage my reputation. I know the forces I left behind in Port Harcourt before I went for Big Brother. And the week before I came to Lagos, it was a very emotional week for me, because I had to come to terms with the fact that once I go on that show, people want to say all manner of things to bring me down. And one, because I was actually having, like, a lot of financial issues, to be honest with you guys, because I don't want to go into too much detail, but I did spend a huge sum of my savings doing antenatal, paying for hospital bill, buying the best of the best baby things, because my money was supposed to be reimbursed. But till today, I never got any reimbursement. That savings was money I should have used to buy a car for myself that year. So when there's something like Mother's Day, people sent me a message on Mother's Day, but I just didn't, post on that day because it was a very emotional moment for me. It's a journey that, in as much as I'm happy about my son, I would say that it took me like 2 to 3 steps back. Do you get? Like, my business was going so well. I opened my Lagos store. I had my son. I lost my mom on the same day. 2 weeks later, I lost my Instagram business page. 4 months later, I closed my Lagos store. I was supposed to buy a car. I ended up not buying the car. I'm like, okay, if my money is going to be reimbursed, if I get the money back, I eventually could get my car so I can be doing my easy run around. So, and now I'm at a place where I'm finally able to relocate back to Lagos, start up my business in Lagos. It's like I'm just recovering from the setback. Like, I'm not ashamed to admit that motherhood was a setback for me, but I don't have any regrets about my